I appreciate you sharing, the highlights of what happened or some of the things that happened. But when I listen to it, I think, God, man, what would these cops have done, or what do these private security people have done, whoever they are? I know it's a mix. If there weren't different people, like, and let me just say it, if there weren't white people there,
Oh
right?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, I can only imagine how hard police officers would have went.
Absolutely, absolutely. As we saw more white allies show up, the
Mm-hmm.
cops they started to second guess what they were doing. It really was, and we have a sad world when it takes a white person to get hurt in order for people to pay attention to things. But it seems like that's the case, and that's ridiculous.
Well,
It's disgusting. It
yeah,
really
it's a
is.
little bit harder to marginalize white people, man, because other white people relate to them. So, that's why, I try to tell people all the time, and I know this is a little off track, but check it out. I try to tell people we need allies. Because
Mm.
some of my black brothers and sisters, man, they think we can do it alone. We can do this. We can do that. We can, we need to fight this. And I'm like, they're not, look, we're 13% of the population as black folks in the United States. We need allies to help spread our message because propaganda is a serious thing. Look what Standing Rock. I had people contacted me, Ed, telling me that the people in Standing Rock, the indigenous people, that they were telling me stereotypes. You know the stereotypes about indigenous people. They were like telling me, like, Tim, don't support them. This is what they're about. They have all these issues. They're the ones antagonizing police. These people are violent. This is what people were telling me. And I didn't buy it for a second because I know what that looks like. I know what that marginalization looks like. I know what that stereotype looks like. It's just you insert minority here and, sprinkle negative connotation around it and people buy it. But that's why I tell people, man, we need more allies, not less allies. And of course, the plight in the situation and I may never know exactly what the indigenous folks go through, but I know we need as many people involved shining a light on that crap as we can get. So it's not about these people are more important or not. I'm sure the young lady who had her arm almost amputated, from what I understand, she wouldn't say she's more important than any other person.
Right.
But we
Right.
need that, like what she did, just being there, right? I know she didn't
Yeah.
plan on it, but just being there and you being there and everyone else who was there. And Michael Wood, who's been on this show, the police
Hmm.
officer who organized. Dude, you
Yep.
guys, I just want you to know, it's not flattery, man. It's so important in what you did. All of you. Because when we stand together, we are powerful. I don't care what color you are. When we stand together, we are powerful, man. So first of all, let me give that up for Ed. I hope you understand where I'm coming from with that, Ed.
Actually, I needed to hear that. There's I and it's not about winning, but being a white person in this world and caring and giving a shit about this world, it's hard because some people don't look past your skin color, and all I'm trying to do is just make sure that people hurt less in the world, and and that's important that you said that. I appreciate that. I had to work really hard to gain the trust of the people around me, and I still have a long way to go. But I'm taking what I have, and I have white privilege. I know that, but I never used it. I've been poor all my life. The only reason I ever used it was to make sure that I didn't get shot or I didn't get arrested. That's the only time I ever used it. Now I'm using it to give other people a platform, and we do need more allies. But even more importantly than that, we need accomplices. We need people that are willing to go to jail, that are willing to put their bodies on the line to protect other people. Because if you're not willing to be an accomplice, then you don't have any skin in the game. That's my point of view right now. You can help all you want and say, yeah, and speak all these social justice words and sound really good. But when it comes time, will you stand in the way and take that bullet? That's the most important part, I think, right now. And I'm saying the proverbial bullet. I'm not saying real bullets, but
Right.
a lot of black folks have been killed by cops. Where are the other cops that are policing those cops? There isn't, a lot of cops policing other cops. So until that happens, they're all bad cops. This is happening all over the world. The corruption is so deep that it's starting to affect white people. I mean,
Yeah.
the black communities, the indigenous communities, they've all known this for a long time. Even the Irish communities, they knew, but the Irish communities, like myself, I'm Irish. We were able to assimilate easier as soon as we lost our accents, and as soon as we became police, firefighters, and then politicians, we were able to assimilate a little easier. It's not so easy when your skin color is a little different than the rest.